Hey, what's going on, ladies and gentlemen? My name is Rayge, and we are back today with an exciting update here in regards to the Race to 105 event. So, I did want to quickly touch base with you guys on this because obviously once the event goes live, a lot of things can happen differently in terms of us understanding how long it takes. But yeah, I was very surprised, guys. This event is actually going to be here for the next 68 days and 23 hours, as you can see to the top left there. So this is actually by and large a very, very popular and huge event for many players. But more importantly, they actually extended the time frame of this event, so it actually makes it even more free-to-play friendly. So it's a darn shame they didn't really get any kind of positive feedback or any kind of good marketing just to say that how long this is going to be. But I mean, people love planning, people love taking advantage of which characters am I going to build up. And by now, with us getting the confirmation of how long this event's going to be running for, this has become actually a very free-to-play friendly event, especially for those of you like myself that are already sitting at Commander level 100 when this started. Now, a couple other things I want to point out. Because of this event already being live now, you can see that the level cap officially has increased. The next level is 1341 in the top left there. So that means it's going to be consistent with the last 10 levels, which is every level typically takes about 44,000 EXP to actually level up. So that seems to be consistent since the level 90s. So that's another good sign. Previously, when I did my breakdown video, and I'm probably going to have to revisit this now to take a look at the math again, but I just want to get this video out for you guys as soon as possible. But yeah, the three red of Omega Red is kind of what I was ballparking as free to play possible. Obviously, there's some mega gold orbs and whatnot being included here throughout the event, so we definitely got to take advantage of that. Diamond fragments, crimson gear, definitely all really good stuff. But now, because of this event being 68 days, and if you are a commander level at 100, it's actually gonna be very possible to hit even the 4 red of Omega Red, and possibly even the 5th red here, depending on how hard you want to go with resources. Now, obviously, be very mindful of the fact that to bring your characters up, you need gold, you need training materials, so that does not change the capacity constraints here by any means. But it just means now that we do have a little over 2 months to actually get towards this milestone. And if you guys recall with last year, and again, it's nice that this is a comparable 44,000 experience points per level, is that it roughly took about, I think it was like if you were aggressive and spending power cores, close to 3 weeks maybe to get one level. So now that we actually have about 2 months, depending on how much power cores you want to use, depending on how quickly you want to progress for this event and how many characters you want to bring up, I mean, yeah, honestly, the world is your oyster at this point in terms of what you want to be gunning for in terms of rewards. And obviously, like I said, I think the big one is if you need gold, these mega gold orbs are some good opportunities to maybe get lucky. But personally, now my personal goal has changed. Instead of going for the 3 red for Omega, I think I probably will be gunning for milestone 15, this 4th red. But obviously, I want to also take advantage of these other milestones that are right above it that do include training materials and as well as the mega gold orbs. Maybe the 5 red if I can shoot for it, but to be honest, I am more in that conservative mindset to use my power cores and save them sparingly. So I'm probably more realistically going to be aiming for milestone 15, and then again, anything else above that in terms of gold and training materials, crimson gear is always a nice welcome there, but definitely take advantage of that. But let me show you the math real quick, guys. This is, again, I believe this is as accurate as I can get it to in terms of just what I understand, and this is how I base my previous event as well. It's not to the T, but it's going to be a really good estimate here. Typically, from a daily perspective, we get about 785 experience points from daily objectives. Over the span of the 68 days, that's going to be close to 53,380. Again, plus minus maybe some rounding here and there, but it's gonna be darn close. Campaign energy, it's gonna get us 42,160. That's no cores. ISO 8, exactly the same boat. Yeah, but you do have to make sure that obviously you're logging in, claiming the free energy, going online, making sure that you spend the 50 power cores to claim the free energy on the web store as well. So I mean, all that adds up over time. Incursion energy is going to give you 288. Now the good news with this one is it doesn't generate as fast as the campaign and ISO 8. It also doesn't have the free claims and the resets there, so that's why it is quite a bit lower. But something else that's different from last year is that we have more of these consistent showcase events. Now it seems like more oftentimes than not, we're averaging about 1 to 1.5 every time you're playing in the game. So that's why I use the multiplier there, 1.5. Typically, you get about 288 per day. So we multiply that by 1.5 because we assume maybe for a couple weeks in the month that we're not going to get that little interception with 2 showcases running. Currently, we do have 2. So that's going to get you close to 29,376. So that leaves a shortfall there as 33,340. How are you going to build a shortfall? Well, that's where the power cores come in, right? That's if you have not hoarded any campaign energy, if you have not saved anything, this is kind of the shortfall that you're going to be needing to generate over the span of the next 2 months here with power cores. And that actually translates to about, if you were to start right now doing everything that I've shown above here, it would be roughly 250 power cores per day. 250 power cores per day is going to get you north of 33,000 energy. It's going to be a mix of obviously dabbling in ISO 8 and campaign. I recommend doing whatever the event is currently going on. So right now we have a campaign energy spending event. That might be a meaningful moment now to take advantage of that. And that's going to get you 220,000. 220,000, it's just 44K multiplied by the 5 levels, right? Assuming nothing changes in our assumptions that we've noted here. But yeah, overall, guys, the good news is that this event has just gotten a lot more free-to-play friendly because of the fact that they've actually increased the time frame of it by over 50%. I think last year it was close to like that 35-40 day mark, and having it at 68 days now is absolutely massive, guys. Absolutely massive in terms of just us being able to now take advantage of the rewards and along the way get as far as we can. But yeah, it is nice. This is going to be here for quite some time. It also means that we probably will not see any double, triple, quadruple experience points just because it doesn't really make sense since this event's already running for 2 months. But yeah, the good news, guys, is that, yeah, if you're Commander level 100, you likely will be able to land a 3 red, 4 red of Omega Red if you are engaged in competing and knowing exactly which characters to bring up. But yeah, I'm going to be making a separate video on that now, guys, because this does change my math up, and I do want to take a look at what is going to be feasible for now for myself, knowing that this has changed. So yeah, let me know what you guys think in comments below if you're a fan or if you're not. But overall, I'm always a huge proponent of any kind of free resources coming in, especially if you're just playing the game as you are, and especially now that we got the extra 5 levels getting added into our commander level. So there you guys have it. Thank you for your time as always, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.